Boo, boo, doo, boo, doo. All we need is love. La, 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 la. It's what we need is love. Sure do see and hear a lot of what seems to be hate on YouTube. Hate from Christians, hate from non-believers towards one another. I see love towards one another on there also. But I do see a lot of Christians preaching condemnation, preaching hell, preaching that the words that were written to us today rather than for us, and that the non-believer was the ones that being talked about, being condemned to, of all places, a hell. I meet a lot of people in my day-to-day, and I meet unbelievers. And how can they have such an evil spirit when they're good citizens? They help one another. As a matter of fact, I've really been in some bad times lately, and the main person that's offered me help is a non-believer. Would do anything for me. I was laid up for a while and got visited by the church. They asked me, what's bothering me and all this, and I told them, pretty much what was going on. And they asked me, did I have money? I don't have any money, don't have any insurance. I'm laid up in the hospital. Never offered to help me, but yet a non-believer come along, and what can I do for you? And then, I talked to another friend the other day that's pretty much a non-believer, and what can I do for you? They show me fruits. And believers do too. Not, taking sides here, but how can we show non-believers our fruits when we're constantly preaching condemnation, hell, bad spirits? And I can see how non-believers think Christians are delusional. Some of the things we do and say. We're just crazy sometimes. We appear to be. You go off YouTube, get on into the bigger realm of Christianity, and you got dispensational dementia going on out there. They're trying to bring on a third world war to bring on the rush of Christ's return. That's dangerous. Non-believers see this. Non-believers are not stupid. The way we can't tell a non-believer, hey, you don't understand because, you ain't got God, so you don't understand. There was a time there when Christ taught that those non-believers would be blinded. Of course, he taught a lot of things, and he was talking to people there in his presence. That book was written for us. It wasn't written directly to us. We can't look at it and say, oh, that's talking about me. That's talking about today. That's talking about 2008. That's been going on for hundreds of years, all kind of predictions, and having to make new predictions because our predictions make us look even more foolish. There's a message in that book, in the Bible. It's a message of love. It's a message of plenty of stories in there about examples of how to be good good people. It's not just condemnation. It's not just something so we can say, okay, I believe in this so I can condemn everybody that doesn't see things like I do. The thing is, we should be showing them what we see rather than showing them what's going to happen to them because they don't see. A lot of people don't have the privilege of what some of us had. Growing up in a Christian family, being taught these things from our youth. And I was taught a lot of things from my youth that I don't believe today about Christianity. But I keep studying. Now, I've been told that I think I know it all, and I don't. Constantly learning. Constantly trying to find out what the truth is. A lot of Christians are quick to anger. I still love them. What's the difference between them and a non-believer? We all sin. We can't say you're going to go to hell for your sin. Of course, I don't believe in hell. Of course, I believe a lot of different things than most folks on here that are Christians. They won't accept me for that. I accept them for their beliefs, and when I try to discuss mine with them, I'm shut down pretty quick. But